Alrighty, so this is Paulason955, and we're just going over the Forbidden Limited list that just came out today on May 17th, 2022. I have already seen a little bit about this, so just going through it. Nothing really crazy. Ooh, okay, Mecha Fantasy Beast, Aurora, Meow Meow Mew, and Anaconda. Fuck. Anaconda, honestly, with the Cyber Dragon Shadal deck, kind of was a big deal, just because, you know, it helped with our consistency. It meant that we didn't have to be playing all 3 copies of Shadal Fusion or El Shadal Fusion. So, I mean, I'm glad it's gone at the same time, but, you know, it sucks. I'm also pretty upset about Aurora. I had a Machina, whatever you want to call it, deck that actually ran with the Despot Aurora combo. So I can't even use that now. I've got to change it up, so let's see what else. Okay, cool. That's it for bans. Oh shit, okay, 3 things already. Jet Synchron. Cool. I mean, it was an enabler for Link 3s. I'm curious, though, if you could just use that with a, what's it called? Nightmare Unicorn, there you go. Because if you normal summon Jet Synchron, link it into Link Karibo, discard for Jet Synchron, summon back the Jet Synchron, link into Hulk, and then use Hulk into some kind of tuner that could give you a Link 3. So, I mean, that could be something at the very least. Monkey Board, I did not play during Draco Bow. I don't know what this does, so I don't know. Red Rose Dragon kind of sucks because my fiance has been working on a Rose deck, so the fact that Based has just completely like ruined this card, you know, you could still use it, but it's limited, which really sucks. So, oh, okay, Yatagaratsu. Actually, I'm really curious, because Yatagaratsu was banned for, God, as long as I can remember. So let's go here. Yatagaratsu. What is its price point? Its highest printing. Okay, so that's expensive. What was its pricing before the ban list? Market price. Jesus Christ. That's so expensive. I mean, it's kind of just starting to pick back up again, but still, holy shit, that's expensive. Okay, so yeah, Yatagaratsu. That's fun. I don't know. Christian. Okay, that sucks. Like a lot, but whatever. Shooting Riser Dragon. I don't think that really does anything. Change of Heart. We're just bringing back frickin' 2004. I've got a buddy who built a deck based on that year and like the previous CED before the errata, and so I'm sure that'll be fun for him. Time Seal, I mean, it's okay. Dynamite, True Draco, Cyber Angel Benten, Tenki, Fusion Destiny's the same. Pot of Desires, hey. Wall of Revealing Light and Trickstar Light Stage. Honestly, Trickstar Light Stage. Fuck, I can't speak. I mean, doesn't really do anything. I'm not a fan of Trickstars. I think they're terrible. I think they have one good card and that's it. Night Assailant, you know, it had an errata. Trishula, that's kind of cool. Trishula. Mirage Stalio, we expected that. Hero Lives. Salaman Great Circle, and Scapegoat. Mirage Stalio and Circle. That's pretty big. So if that is there... Okay, so Gazelle's still limited. I'm curious to see if they'll ever decide to semi-limit Gazelle and make it just like malicious in that sense. Because, I mean, you could do a lot with one, but at the same time, I feel like they could make Salamangrates go even further, even if it was just for the one format. They can make it go a little bit further and push on the control aspect of things. Because I know, like, we had Based, obviously, as an extreme combo deck, Cyber's Eldritch, Branded Despia, just prior to the About Strike structure deck. So, I don't know. This is interesting. Tenki, I don't really see any issues with that. Cyberangel Benten, I've never liked Drytrons. The only time that I like Drytrons is when I'm playing Cyber Shells, because I can side deck into the Chimera tech that just contacts fuses with machines. So that's the only thing I care about. I don't think... Is Ava? Okay. Maybe not. Ava. Okay, yeah. Ava is still banned, so that's good at the very least. I don't know. I don't think Drytron really needed it. You know? Because, I don't know. It's kind of a tough thing to say. I'm a little surprised that Fusion Destiny is still at 2. I figured that with the banning of Verte, they would maybe want to put that down to 1. Just because DPE is so prevalent. Like, you cannot go anywhere, essentially, without seeing DPE. The same thing was said for Red Eyes Fusion, but you also had Verte that made it worthwhile at that point. So, Verte being banned means Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. You will never see that. You will never see that card. Unless you're playing against some kind of, you know, crazy deck that's just Dark Magician and Red Eyes or something like that. You'll never see it. So, that's interesting. I think the only thing that really matters to us is the fact that Verte is banned and that Pot of Desires is up at 2 and Change of Heart, that too. Because honestly, you know, you use Dark Ruler No More that was printed in Fallen of Ava structure deck. Get my words mixed up. Dark Ruler No More them. They can't use monster effects. Take one of their big beaters and then just either use it as material for a link or even for fusion, because fusions are so good right now. They're so good. And with Hulk going down to 1, hopefully in the next ban list, they'll just flat out ban Hulk. It's definitely interesting to see that they're limiting it. I think the idea is that with Cyber's Eldritch, people were playing 2 copies. And so my thought process here is that Hulk, even though it was just printed in Ghost from the Past Second Haunting, you know, it's readily available. It's pretty cheap compared to, you know, what it first was at release. So I guess they don't want to be seeing a bunch of spammy tuner synchro summoning stuff. I think if there was any synchro deck I had to think of that could do really well in this format, it would probably have to be either Adamanspators or even Blackwings. I say Blackwings just because they've been competitive numerous times. You know, back in 2009, that's when they started getting pretty damn hit. And like every single ban list, there was a Blackwing card on that list that was either new or it had been semi-limited and then it was put to limited or just flat out banned straight from 3. So I think Blackwings, especially with the new support coming out somewhat soon, then I could see Blackwings being pretty competitive. So honestly, I might look into buying Blackwing stuff. Yeah, because Yatagarasu, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I don't see it happening unless... I think the only time I could ever say that I think Yatagarasu is going to be worthwhile would probably have to be if you're playing a Necro Valley deck with Royal Tribute, getting rid of all their monsters, or, doing... Now that you've got, 3 Trishulas, just Trishula spam them. You loop their hand for, as many as you can, and then on whatever they draw the next turn, one card's not going to do it for them. If it's Fusion Destiny, sure, that might do it, but more than likely you'll have Solemn or Ash or something or other. And then if you have the ability to search out Yatagarasu through that of, I don't know, Sangan, because that's, that's old school, then I think you can make it work. But otherwise, yeah, it's something. I think the one card that I did want to come, at least off the ban list, probably would have been that of Premature Burial. I think Premature Burial could be limited. You pay 800, you bring back the monster, sure. I don't think it would be that big of a deal. Or, better yet, if you did Brilliant Fusion. I don't think Brilliant Fusion is that good right now, because if we just pull that up, there we go. So, yeah, when this card is activated, Fusion summon a Gemnite Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your deck as Fusion material, but change its attack and defense to 0, and if this card leaves the field, destroy the monster, and once per turn, you can discard a spell. The monster special summon this card's effect gains attack and defense equal to the original attack and defense. I think with all the Fusion spells that we currently have, Branded Fusion, Shadal Fusion, Fusion Destiny, those sort of things, I think Brilliant Fusion could be set to at least limited and then kind of go through that quarantine phase of slowly getting back into the game. Because who the hell is going to be doing Gemnite FTK? And even in that case, for Gemnite FTK, you could always ban of Lapis Lazuli. Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, Gemnite Master Diamond is limited. I don't think that's really a big deal. I don't see it being a deal. So I think it honestly could come off the ban list, at least for one, test it out, see what people think, and then go from there. And I feel like maybe even, now just hear me out, Mecha Phantom Beast Aurora is banned now. What if Galaxy Tomahawk were to be limited? I don't know. It could be something interesting. Give us access to more of the token stuff, forcing people who want to be playing that token kind of generator stuff using the Deskbot engine, because they didn't ban Deskbot 001. They didn't do anything to it. So you could, in theory, limit Galaxy Tomahawk and let players still essentially have that combo, just with less consistency, because you're having to submit 2 level 7s to the board, and the ability to get 2 level 7s easily and consistently is a little difficult. But yeah, that's, I think, going to be it. And I apologize for the dog. Angel's barking at something, so I'm going to go see what it is. But thanks for listening this long. I'm sure a lot of you left already. I got to deal with the dog. Okay, this is Paul755 signing out. Bye.